Hi guys, I'm Michi and that's my channel. Name's Michi's Hobbies. It's German, but hobbies or hobbies also in English. But Michi you will not translate. Michi is the short of Michaela, and Michaela will be in English Michaela. It's the it's the female name of Michael, so I'm named after the Erzengel. Yes, I'm Michi, and I would like to introduce you Uniper. Today we will together open up a puzzle and do the puzzle, but not you. Yeah, Juniper. You would destroy my puzzle. So, yes, my daughter have allergy against cats. So I didn't have one, and so I have a little plush cat, Squishmallow. It's so sweet. So, and I'm lying when I say I didn't buy much puzzles, but when I get one and when I get to a shop and I see a puzzle and I think it's really nice and I would have to have, I must buy it. So I went to a little store. They sell books and wine and also a bunch of games and puzzles. And they have a Eurographic puzzle and the art one, and I love Claude Monet, so I have to have this. Did we say this? Have to have? Had to have? My grammar isn't the yellow of the egg. Yes. Open up, open up, open up, open up! Yeah, open up. So, most time it works. Yeah! Fingernails are so practical. You can have this always and didn't need the scissors, although I have one here. This works much better with the fingernails. So, new puzzle. It's a plain box, and it came the plain puzzle and also a random cut. I have struggled with these random cuts. It's really difficult. I only do ribbon cuts since long time. I do not have one of these random cuts, but they're not so really available in Europe. And Eurographics, I didn't know the brand either, and it came from Canada. Why I should bought one in Europe? Yes, I think we have with this picture many troubles, but it's not so. The other Eurographic puzzle I have put together, but not on camera. So this was a struggle, really struggle. But I think it's the flowers and the patterns and all this, but this is not easy. It's not in the easiest side to take them apart. Yes, we have a little puzzle dust, but or equal amount to a Ravensburger, but I'm used to it. I'm not bored. Dusty fingers. Woohoo! So it's always this making a decision of how do I do it, lay it all out and doing the edge, or sorted in some categories of colors and shapes or patterns, and I didn't know this, but I think the edge would be really necessary to do this, and to sort in some colors also would be very useful. But I didn't know if I really sorted it out in colors and lay it on piles and do the piles after piles. I think I will sort them as I see them a little bit, but I would like to lay it all out and puzzle like I normally do. But also I think the edges would in this puzzle would be really necessary, because it gave me information to put together the darker parts. Random cards need some information to put together. It's always, every knob can fit in every hole, and so you doesn't have this information in a random cut. In a ribbon cut you have this information. You know that must be so wide, and the knob and the shoulders of them must look so and so, and the knob must be left or right, and you know this. In a ribbon cut you can look at the pieces and decide it, whether it fits or not, only to look at them. Really easier than in a random cut. In a random cut they're all the strategies doesn't work anymore, and so it's much more difficult. You have to look much more pieces, and you have to think out of the box, and know sometimes they're really big, the pieces, and sometimes they're really small, and it's where you're looking at one pieces, and so random cards are difficult. Random cards are difficult than ribbon cuts, and so it's always a try and error with this, because I didn't be used to random cuts, so it's additional challenges to the puzzle itself, and to the pattern, and to the drawing or to the picture. And so it's a really nice change, but it's also really difficult and sometimes really frustrating, because you can't use your usual style of puzzling or strategies that makes it easier. So it's really sometimes annoying and sometimes interesting, and yes, it's quite a challenge. Yes. So if you have another thoughts or strategies to random cuts, you can write me in the show notes. I would like to know how you produce a random cut puzzle, because I didn't have much strategies on this. I only see if this. I only puzzle like I always puzzle, but I have to see through many puzzle more, and it's really an additional difficult range. So, although they are difficult, I'd like random cuts really, and so I will speed up, and I didn't know if they're edge or not. Speed up, and you will no more chatting, just puzzling. Enjoy. To a short review. These sorts of puzzles are really difficult. I have puzzled hours and hours, and also took the box to reference. I never do this, so it was really strange. So the most time I only looked how some sections were located, so that I can better know where what floating thing go. This was a really difficult puzzle. Not only the image was difficult, I knew this. Many. Violet, light violet, blue, green lines. I knew this was a difficult motif, and to this you add the random cut. It was really difficult to do only the edges, and this part was also not easy to do. And when you didn't succeed with the lighter colors, then you go to the darker colors. That was a little bit easier to do, because the darker pieces shine through, and then I try to do a little bit of these veins or branches. I don't know how to call this. Yes, and the water lilies are distinct patterns, so you can pick those, but I didn't see. There was messy. This was not one of my lilies. A pink spot with a pink spot. Pale pink spot with a pink spot. It's a water lily. I have puzzled too long in the end. It was 3 hours and 10 minutes. I have a session to puzzle all these gaps, but it was too much. I didn't enjoy it. Didn't enjoy it as I should. I only want to finish it, and I take my time, but if you puzzle in a longer time, you didn't get better at puzzling. It makes sense to make breaks and puzzle about an hour and a half. That's a really good amount of time to puzzle. If you puzzle 3 hours through, you are exhausted, and everything is knobs and holes and wrinkles and lines and curves, and you didn't see much more, and you didn't feel that you enjoy this. You only wanted to get through, to have it done, but that's not like puzzling should be. I knew that, but it was a really difficult puzzle, and I want to empty my table to do another work, and so I would like to finish it. Yes, but it is a really nice puzzle, and the puzzle pieces are nice, chunky, and so random cut, so funny shaped. I've sorted it in different piles so that I can see what I'm searching for, but it's really not easy if you have a hole. Have a hole that's, you think, I knew it was 2 pieces, but what knob and what hole comes together, it's always takes much more brain power of you if you puzzle a normal ribbon cut puzzle. It's really the same amount of brain power. But I love this image, it's really nice. And it was nice to puzzle. And I would really enjoy it if I have more time to do it, but so it was. I will do it another time with more time, more leisure, more enjoyment. But I like it and I have it in my collection and I'm really pleased with it, and I'm really pleased that I finished it. It was a really challenging experience. I'm not so familiar with the English language, so sorry for this, but I try. It will get better. And so we'll say happy Hobby allerseits und tschüss, bis zum nächsten Video. Or see you in the next. Maybe.